Hi, I'm Michele Holbrook. I'm the owner of Michelle's Totally Awesome Gourmet Popcorn. We're from Epsom, New Hampshire, and we make the finest gourmet popcorn here in New Hampshire. The events that led me to leading a business were that I have always been a person who likes to be in charge of what I do. I've always, in every job I've ever had, tried to excel and learn everything and be the knowledge person and be the go-to person. So I think every job I've ever held has led me to where I am as a business owner and wanting to take charge of my own destiny. Unfortunately, I'm not very good at balancing my personal, family, and business life. I try my best though. I mean, I do feel like I am married to my business, and my youngest is 15 and I actually work with my oldest, so I do get to interact with him, and my daughter will soon be joining us working part-time. But it is difficult when you are in business to separate it sometimes, and I try my best when my daughter gives me the clue that she needs mom and me time to stop and think about what I'm doing and make time for the family. But luckily I have a very supportive husband who takes care of the house, who spends a lot of time with our youngest, and so I'm very fortunate in that respect. Okay, well, unfortunately in the food industry, it's pretty male dominated. Not that there are women that do own food businesses, there are women that own restaurants, but it's more male than female. I personally have not experienced any specific thing against me, but I do have situations where I think that because I'm a woman, that the men that like on the wholesale level, things I have to deal with in that respect, do try to push me a little bit more than they would if I was a male person. But even in the popcorn industry, most of the popcorn businesses are male owned. So, and there's a couple here in New Hampshire that are male owned. So I'm one of the few that is female owned. So it can be a challenge at times, but luckily I have not had any issue personally to have to overcome myself. We faced a lot of challenges in the beginnings of our business. In the first of obviously having financial backing, which I have none. So we had to start our business in our home, which luckily we were able to do that because we started our business right before the financial collapse, which had we been in our retail spot like we are now, we would never have survived. But financing has always been our biggest challenge. Fortunately, within the last year and a half, we have obtained a business line of credit, but that was not easy to obtain by any stretch of the means. But we've had to live very frugally. We've had to, like I said, start from our home. We had to go out there, and because we are also in a rural town, we've had to go out and get our business, where a lot of people, like on a main street, can open their doors. They've got walking traffic. We face the challenge every day that we have to go out and get all the business that we have. So I do a lot of work. I'm always out there. I'm always trying to sell our company to other people to get them to try our product. We've gone out to Hollywood a couple times. We've spent money to do that in order to, once again, try to get people to take notice of us. So that's probably the biggest challenge the two, is the financial piece and getting actual customers. I believe that if you have an idea for a business, that if you're willing to put in the work, that you can succeed. Doesn't mean you're going to be a billion-dollar millionaire or whatever, but that isn't a measure of success. But you have to really want it, you have to be passionate about it, and you have to be willing to put in the time to make it work, and then it will. So go out there and get it done.